Hey everybody, normally this is the Ken Domik reaction channel. That's the Kraft Dinner from Canada and Royal Crown from the USA. Put them together, KDRC, Ken Domik reaction channel, who is a cringe YouTuber, has been, who should be leaving, and he stays and he makes terrible videos that are really funny to react to. So maybe come by and check them later. However, I'm advertising JP and Julia, so let's get to that. The connection is that JP and Julia, Healthy Junk Food, used to be friends and collaborators with Ken Domik back in the day. So I know all of these parties very well. JP and Julia are really talented, hardworking, fun, cool people, and I have been a fan of them, and I still am, yet I'm really disappointed because during the last year, their channel has been making material which is just recycling their TikToks and recycling from their own channel, and they're relying heavily on food hacks, which are not really food hacks. They're just telling you what the specials are, and they're telling you to go to these fast food places and buy their stuff. So whatever business arrangements they have or don't have, I don't know what's going on, they're just telling you to go buy junk food. And that's totally against what their name is, which is Healthy Junk Food. They used to make better, smarter versions of junk food at home. Plus, they were really funny and a fun couple. So that more on that later. So yesterday, December 3rd, 2022, they published yet another food hack, with this one entitled Hacks Buffalo Wild Wings Doesn't Want You to Know, which is baloney because they're telling you to go get the specials and to buy their hot sauce from the grocery store. And that was the straw that broke the camel's back for me. And I made a comment about it, and huge respect to JP because he left the comment on there. And as of today, December 4th, 2022, it is still there, and he replied to it, and I don't know if he's going to leave it there for long. I don't think he will if we start arguing, going back and forth. Anyway, whatever happens to that thing, huge respect to JP, because I feel like he's getting left behind in this whatever relationship he has with Julia, because Julia is now promoting herself as an Instagram lifestyle or cheesecake model, and it's all about hardcore working out, healthy food, hanging with the besties, and her dog, which has 2 sections on her Instagram, and JP doesn't even rate 1. It was about a month ago that JP and Julia published this pizza ranking video, and it ran for 12 minutes and 5 seconds. And the reason why it says unlisted is because they took it off their channel, and they put it back and ran it at 10 minutes and 55 seconds. So there's a minute and 10 seconds that they deleted from the version that is on their channel right now. The reason why I can have the unlisted to play with is because I'm a subscriber to them. And so all the subscribers still have the link to where this is. Yet the one that's on their channel right now, for everybody else who's just casually going by, is the one that has footage deleted from it. So I'm going to share that deleted footage in a little bit. I gotta get to something else first. This is what Julia published on her Instagram account today, December 4th, 2022, and it is what really pushed me to make this reaction commentary and get it published the same day she put this on. It's 19 seconds long, and I'm just gonna run it on a loop while I'm talking. And I know that JP will be watching this, so to him I say, I'm an average-looking guy, you're an average-looking guy. So, guy to guy, neither one of us looks like this hot, tattooed, blonde male model. And to everybody else, what I say is, this is hugely disrespectful to JP. Like, if you're engaged to a man, like, JP and Julia got engaged at CraveCon more than 6 years ago. She doesn't wear the engagement ring ever anymore. And it hasn't been on her hand for like about a year now. And if you guys are going to make public figures of yourselves for your income, then we have a right to ask questions. We don't have a right to any data. I mean, if you don't want to talk about it, that's fine. Yet you guys got engaged on camera, and now Julia is posting material such as this. So it really looks like JP and Julia are done as a couple. They're not going to get married, and they are staying together, at least on paper, for business reasons, because healthy junk food does make money, and if they split it up, then it doesn't make money anymore. And then they're going to have to be like everybody else and go get like a normal job. It's like, well, hey, Julia, do you want to make advertorials for local businesses? And JP, do you want to do the same? No. They've got a steady income from their channel as long as they stay together. It's just that, well, once you say you're engaged to be married and it's more than 6 years ago, and Julia does this, it looks like you guys are not a couple anymore. And, well, the footage speaks for itself. Okay, that's enough of this footage. So now I'm going to get to the deleted footage from the pizza rating thing. And people had asked when it was published that you guys are acting a little bit mean toward each other. And it's not just that they are acting mean towards each other. They are acting lazy towards their own work, like it was a joke. So anyway, again, the footage will just speak for itself. And when I get to that footage, like, it's only like about a minute. This is what they took out of it when they republished the ranking. And don't worry, the talking's going to stop soon. I'm going to get to the footage. I can't just run it, all the little bits they took out as one piece. So I'm going to break it up with pictures of JP and Julie. So now let's get to that footage. The bumpers that I'm going to use for these tiny little clips of JP and Julia being indifferent to each other are pictures which come from this really cheesy website called famousbirthdays.com. So I do not know how or why these bad pictures are there. However, I went through them all, and hey, sorry JP, I'm just trying to, entertain people here. And this is the least flattering one. So I've isolated it. And JP looks like a hipster doofus, and yeah, and so now I went to the same website for Julia's profile, and I found the least flattering picture, and here she looks aloof and indifferent and a little bit mean. And so when we take both of these pictures and put them together, this perhaps is how we should think of these two from now on, because they do not seem to be a couple with the way they're acting. And so this is going to be the bumper. So let's get going with the footage.
I mean, I guess you can, but you can't have an opinion.
What?
JP sounds bitter. While he has the fun pizza shirt and he's got his hands full of pizza, he's his own boss with Julia. They're doing what they want. They don't have to answer to anybody. And it's like it's a job to him and he's tired of it. Here comes the next clip.
Oh my gosh, let me just show the pizza off.
While JP sounds angry towards Julia, he also sounds angry towards his bread and butter, which is in his hands, the junk food. He is selling this video as like, which one of these are the best? Oh, we really care. When this footage shows like, let me just show this pizza off. The bitterness is going everywhere, which is why whatever's going on between them is killing the fun of the channel too.
Julia's so observant. Pizza stuff. What was that look? I didn't say anything.
I'm gonna tell you later.
The part where Julia says, I'll tell you later, and bitterly closes the pizza box is still in their re-upload of this. What was taken out of it is a little bit that came before. So I'm running the bit that, well, I just ran it. I ran the bit that came before, plus that where she says, I'll tell you later. And so the part that you just got, which they've deleted from the video, which is on their channel now, is where he says, oh, Julia, you're so observant with pizza stuff.
Julia's so observant? Pizza stuff?
He's mocking her with that one. So now you understand that little bit. The little still there, that was taken out. So, well, there it is. I mean, like, they're being mean to each other. And I just wanted to show you that this is the stuff that came before where she says, tell you later. So now you got everything. Actually, it would be better, to run this reaction commentary a few times so you can really appreciate it. I mean, if I just ran these clips over and over and over and over, I mean, that would be a drag. So if you want to understand it better, hey, watch this whole video all over again. Anyway, next clip.
Oh, you're not even pointing it towards the camera.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
There was speculation that Julia was either drunk or high while making that video, and while I can speculate too, I cannot make statements. However, I can say that if she wasn't lit, then she deserves an Academy Award for her performance. And they left that bit in, where, you know, she's acting all weird and drunk. Yet, once you're intoxicated, it loosens up what you have to say. And for her to say, like, you're not even holding the pizza slice right, is really bitter and petty for her to say while working with him as a team.
Oh, you're not even pointing it towards the camera.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
For her to have said, and JP's like, yeah, okay, great, fine. And people also say that she looks like Alanis Morissette and Stephanie McMahon there. Anyway, let's get to the next clip.
And GOAT would be greatest of all time.
You are not that.
Oh, you wrong chair. Wrong chair.
While JP had a good comeback to what she said, the overall effect is one of bitterness, so it doesn't matter. What we are left with is the two of them comfortable and familiar with them being a fake couple on paper because it makes some money and they're both enjoying it, while they're being bitter to each other because it's just a game now. That is probably why they took it out of the re-upload. Next clip, please.
It actually became... What?
That one speaks to the fact that neither one of them really cares about which pizza is best. He's going through it and saying, well, it's like this and it's like that. And she's like, yeah, right, yeah, as if I care. Because Julia is a health food and fitness maniac. And just because you see her chewing on that stuff from time to time, doesn't mean she's swallowing it. She can just spit it all out into a garbage bag. Because when you're that intense with the fitness and health food, you're not going to hurt yourself with a bunch of garbage calories. Just chew, spit it in the garbage. She's not eating that stuff anymore. And of course he knows it. So it becomes a bitter joke between the two of them. Oh, wow, Julia, this pizza is yeah, what? Yeah? As if I care which one is the best? Next clip.
So I'm going to give my quick rating for you guys. Julia's going to come up and say something stupid. And,
Heckle chairs over there now.
That one I'm going to have to play again with pauses, because not only is JP being bitter towards Julia by saying, oh, she's going to say something stupid, Julia also makes dumb faces. And for somebody who's trying to get the career going as an Instagram model, I think it was JP who did the editing for this after the fact, and he included that stuff because she sure seemed like she was lit. So if she was, and she makes these dumb faces, he puts them in there, and then after the fact, you know, we don't know everything. It's just, all I can say is they took this footage out. So he's being bitter, she's making unattractive, stupid-looking faces, and I'm going to play this a second time with pauses.
so I'm going to give my quick rating for you guys.
For somebody who is selling themselves as a cheesecake Instagram model, this here is not a good pose to have provided. And if she was drunk, sobered up afterward, then Julia would not have included this in the editing. So this is JP sticking it to her.
Julia's going to come up and say something stupid. And,
Heckle chairs over there now.
Same argument as before. Julia would not have included this post-production, so it is JP being mean to her by including it. There is another reason why this footage should not be in the video, which is Munchie is in a bit of a weird spot and being a little bit too active, and that sort of looks like what could be Julia's O face, if you get what I mean. With this next one, Julia acknowledges that she's just been insulted with the saying something stupid comment, and JP reacts to that with an exaggerated laugh, which is way too much, and it makes him look like an idiot.
Let me just look at all this stuff again. Now I'm gonna do something stupid that JP said.
That went by really fast, so we're gonna play it a whole bunch of times because it's very small, and it even makes the dog look stupid too. And just before JP did that stupid laugh, this was the look on his face. He's fed up with what he's doing, he's fed up with her, and he's probably fed up with that dog too. No wonder they deleted it. Next and last clip.
Yep, sorry folks, I had to peel a layer of skin off the roof of my mouth.
That is absolutely disgusting.
She is right. That is absolutely disgusting. And it is sort of like guy humor, and he probably did it to ruin part of the scene, and she's not holding back, and they're just being bitter to each other, whatever. That is also something they deleted from their re-upload of the pizza rating reheating video. So, what have we got? When did you guys get engaged? Can you remember when?
Saturday, August 13th, 2016.
That was more than 6 years ago. And if you did it for CraveCon, then we have to ask the question, was it all just a hoax? Or what?
Now what do I do?
You are supposed to marry Julia, because it has been way too long for an engagement, and for the past year she does not wear her engagement ring anymore. Now you can say, that is none of my business or anybody else's business, yet your Instagram refers to yourself as a public figure. So that comes with the territory. It also comes with the income. And if you two are not a couple anymore, it makes your whole channel dishonest. And the Healthy Junk Food brand is worth money. Even though Julia is now a health food and fitness Instagram model, which has nothing to do with garbage food. She doesn't wear your engagement ring, and what you are doing with Healthy Junk Food, the channel, with the food hacks, is really just telling people to go to fast food places and get the specials and buy their stuff. Your fans are smart cookies, JP, and we don't appreciate it when you treat us like idiots. The video that Julia published today on her Instagram has the added words, he, and the dude that she is with is pointing at the camera and laughing. Why would she do that? And who are they laughing at?
Is that it? That's it.
No.